Good morning everyone. Today in this video we'll learn some applications of trigonometry. So here the question: a tower is 100 to the power 3 meter high. It means a tower is standing on the ground which is 100 to the power 3 meter. And you can see here the tower is 100 to the power 3 meter. Now the second point is find the angle of elevation of its top from a point 100 meter away from its foot. That means we need to find a angle of elevation. That means a point is there on the ground and the distance between the point and the foot of the ground is 100 meter, and we need to find the angle of elevation. That means the angle forms from the point on the ground to the top of the tower. What is the angle of elevation? So if we consider the angle as theta, we need to find theta is equal to what? So a tower is 100 to the power 3 meter high. Here the tower is 100 to the power 3 meter. Then we need to find the angle of elevation from a point 100 meter away from its foot. That means if we consider the angle as theta, we need to find the value of theta. Okay. So first we'll consider the height of the tower as h, and let h equal to 100 to the power 3 meter. Since the height is given in the question, so h equal to 100 to the power 3 meter with the height of the tower. Then we have already considered the height of the tower. Now we'll consider that a equal to 100 meter. That means the distance from the point on the ground to the foot of the tower. So a is equal to 100 meter with the distance from the foot of the tower to the point on the ground. So here in the question it's already mentioned that the distance between the point on the ground and the foot of the tower is 100 meter, and here we consider theta as the angle of elevation. So theta with the angle of elevation from the point on the ground to the top of the tower. So if we consider this triangle as triangle ABC, then we can see here if we consider the angle as theta, so this 100 to the power 3 meter is directly opposite to the theta. So if we consider that 100 to the power 3 meter as the opposite side and the base is here as 100 meter, so if we consider this BC is equal to opposite side, that means it's directly opposite to the theta, and AV is the base here. So opposite side and the base is mentioned here. So opposite side is 100 to the power 3 and the base is 100 meter. So if we find the ratio of trigonometry, opposite side by base is equal to tan theta. So from this triangle we can see here tan theta is equal to 100 to the power 3 by 100 meter, since it's opposite side by base. And since here on the right hand side 100 by 100 is there, so we can cancel this 100 with 100. Then remains 100 theta, tan theta is equal to root over 3. Then since we know that theta is the value of tan 60 degrees, so we can write here tan 60 degree. And if we cancel this tan with tan, then theta is equal to 60 degree. So if the theta is 60 degree, that means the angle of elevation of the tower is 60 degrees. So that's the answer.